Hello, my name is Simon and welcome to the Retro News Roundup. Let's start this episode with the Japan Retro Game Association, who kindly offered to loan out 100 Super Famicom consoles to residents who are bored stuck at home during the coronavirus lockdown. Sure, they're a bit yellowed, but as long as they sent them with copies of Plock, the job's a good un. Second was that yet another piece of gaming history went up for sale on heritage auctions. The piece in question is a prototype Game & Watch unit called Vermin, the first one of its type made, put together to show how the little handheld systems would work. It will have ended as I piece these words into my editing software, so why not check out the link in this video's description to see how much it's sold for. Go on, you know you'll want to. The Switch received the usual Arcade Archive titles, Flak Attack and Plus Alpha if you're interested, but also a load of NES games, and for slightly excessive prices too. They include Double Dragons 1, 2 and 3, as well as Renegade, River City Ransom and Crashin' the Boys Street Challenge. Alongside this, the perhaps rightly forgotten TY the Tasmanian Tiger got the high definition treatment for the console, with PS4 and Xbox One iterations to follow. The PS4 in comparison received Arcade Archive titles The Tin Star and Plus Alpha, as well as Neo Geo game Puzzle Bobble 2. More importantly, however, it received a remake of Final Fantasy VII that's allegedly quite good. Moving on to multi-format releases, the remake of Resident Evil 3 shambled onto the PS4, Xbox One and PC. Then the much anticipated Streets of Rage 4 kicked, punched, lamped and shivved its way onto the same formats, plus the Switch. To start this section, the Evercade was released, a handheld which specialises in hosting various retro compilations. It costs £60, with carts setting you back £15. Second, Terra Onion announced it is to release an optical disc emulator for the Sega Saturn and Dreamcast. It'll ship in late June and cost you £160. The ZX Spectrum dominated the homebrew scene last month with 11 new titles: Devil's Quest, Papyrus, Jungle Queen, Jumpin Jupiter, Danterrifik, Funky Fungus Reloaded, Moritz the Striker, Moon Ranger, Tut Tut 2020 Edition, Laser Birds, and Trashman Crisis Time. The Specky's 8-bit rival, the Commodore 64, could only respond with 3 new games: Hired Sword 2, Ghost Town 64, and Fix-It Felix Jr. The Amiga didn't do too badly for itself last month though, with 5 new titles coded for the system: ZGR 3D, Fred's Journey, Raid Over Moscow, Germs, and Tiny Invaders. Then to round things off, Kitsune's Curse blighted the Amstrad CPC, Lizard slithered towards the NES, Minesweeper 64 swept onto the N64, and finally keeping SNES alive, lurched onto the SNES. Fun fact, that one was only made in 10 hours. A few pieces of news in this section this month. First was that the unreleased Swydawn for the Amiga was made available. Second, a prototype of Bankster for the Amiga XL and XE was placed online. It's far from finished, but it's still nice to have. Finally, publisher Pico Interactive revealed that it acquired the rights to ODT Escape, or Die Trying. What makes this interesting is that the deal also includes the rights to the scrapped Nintendo 64 version. Yeah, that could be just a coincidence, but you never do know. 2 English language fan translations were completed last month: Pretty Soldier Sailor Moon for the TurboGrafx CD and Gauge on the PC-98. That's all for this month then, but thanks so much for watching, your support is hugely appreciated. Also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please do stay safe. Add me on the Switch if you want, my friend code is in this video's description. Until next time, bye for now.
I was called here by humans.